All right, today we are going to take a look at the Hisense U6 Quantum Series 65-inch TV. Just arrived from Best Buy. Going to open it up and see what it looks like, and yep, see how it goes. So here it is, U6. It's a ULED Android TV, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to get this opened up, and we'll see what all is included. All right, so if you're wondering, how do you get a TV this size out of the box like this intact without breaking yourself or breaking something? They actually have this handy dandy little description here. So you just take off the top, and there's these little plugs on the front of the box. So if you can see it right here, I guess we turn. Yeah, so that pulls out. And then there's one over here. And that pulls out. I guess I have to pinch it and remove those, and then the entire box pulls off. So I'm going to do that, but I just thought that was really handy. All right, I want to review what comes in the box. Once you get it open, the top off, and you get it open, it comes with the two little legs here, and a pack of 4 screws, so super easy. As you see, it fits very largely into the space. And then also, you get the remote and batteries, power cord, and instructions. So the remote actually I like a lot. I'm coming from a Roku, basically a non-smart TV and a Roku. And so I like it's the traditional size of a normal TV remote, but you got the smart buttons down here. Supposedly it's got Google search too, so I'm excited to try that out. So we'll see that when I get to the functionality review. Anyway, that's how it comes with. I will note that if you're somebody like me who likes to do a lot of this stuff by yourself, I got it out of the box, got the stand legs on by myself, but I did need help to get it up. 65-inch, it is a very large TV, so I did need assistance there. All right, I want to finish up this unboxing video by showing some of the features of the television, how it works, and actually one of the problems I've had with it, and I'll get to that in a second. So, turning it on, we have this handy-dandy remote. It's actually quite nice. It's got the buttons at the bottom for all the different apps and things that by default it has. Also, if you see here, right by my thumb, there's a fave button, and that can be programmed to any app you want on the TV. So when you start it up, you have the different things at the top that it shows through. You can discover new things. You can get new apps. This is all the apps I have installed, or it uses Google Play App Store. So some of the things I've installed, you have Netflix, YouTube. Those come default. I've added Fox Sports, I've added Prime, I've added NBC Sports, Formula One, Plex, etc. So you have all those. So when you go to open something up, it's pretty responsive. I'm pressing, you can see it's moving pretty quick. It's going through all the screens pretty easily. So we go to Netflix, we'll pull that up. And it loads pretty fast. I mean, I'm coming from a Roku 3 on a non-smart TV, and it works about as fast as that. So I'm going to pause for a second and tell you now about one of the issues I have. Now, if you look on the screen right now, this is just a dark background, so it's a black background of Netflix. It's the menu screen. And if you see the remote down, right around here, that there's a brighter spot in the middle. So what it is, it looks like there's an issue with the backlight to where it doesn't go all the way off. If I go through the settings and I turn off the backlight completely, it goes away. But any type of darker scene, it's a big, what I call like a lima bean shape. I noticed it first when we watched a YouTube movie, and it had black background for credits, and it was just a bright big lima bean in the middle of the screen. So I have contacted Hisense customer support, I've currently been escalated up to a tier 2. They tell me they think it potentially would be a panel problem, which would mean they come out. I don't know that they can repair that. I think they might just replace it, but I'm waiting to see what they do. So I'm going to go ahead and submit or post this unboxing and tentative review anyway. But then I'll probably have to update it once I find out what they do, if it's if it's satisfactory, or how they do. So in Netflix, you open it up. It's really responsive, gives the suggestions like always. I don't know why it did that. I didn't tell it to, but loads quickly. And I was looking at Our Planet just because it's very pretty. So I'll show you some of this. So I think the colors and the resolution and everything just looks beautiful. It's kind of filling the screen right now.
In this part of Antarctica, but now, as temperatures rise, their numbers here are increasing.
Yeah. So I think it looks beautiful. You can see the colors there, how nice it looks. One other thing I want to point out, the sound, the speakers on this, I found are really good. I have, if you probably see underneath here, right there, I have a sound bar, and it's not plugged in. I'm not using it because I think the speakers on this are actually quite good. They get...
As the ice melts, the light filters
They can get really loud. I think it sounds really good. We haven't noticed any major drop off from when we had the sound bar, but we don't seem to miss it. So anyways, so far, I've used a lot of different aspects of this. Of the TV, I've installed extra apps. I've used a lot of different programs. I really enjoyed the TV. My kids love it. We see a lot of difference in resolution from the TV, from the 1080 TV we're coming from. Colors seem good. Like I said, the only real issue I have is that lima bean issue. And actually, yeah, you can really see it here if I go to the recommendations. You can see just right in the middle of the screen there, like I said. And so anytime there's a dark anything, that pops up. But overall resolution is great. I love how it looks. Super easy to unbox, super easy to set up. And I'm very happy with it. So how happy I am will depend on how they resolve the lima bean issue. If they can get me a replacement TV that doesn't have it, or fix this one so it works, so it doesn't show it, then I'll be thrilled. So yeah, we'll see. So I want to add one more issue or thing that I found with the TV. Apparently, it struggles sometimes with resolutions. So I noticed it with fast-moving sports. So like the racing that I have on or showing right now, there is an issue. It's like those are somehow the frame rate doesn't quite keep up. And so you get little bits of jerkiness, and so if you're watching the racing, the trucks will like start to skip, or it'll basically it's adding more frames in order to keep up with the frame rate that the TV is. I think the TV is 120 frames per second or something like that, and the television might be 30 or 60 or something like that. So it fills in. And normally you don't notice because edges are soft or things are moving and whatnot. But when it's the high speed things or the heavy movement things like sports or racing, sometimes it can, I think it's called judder, but like little hesitations. And so I noticed it particularly when I was watching racing, like that little clip I just showed. Now, the interesting thing, if I use the Chromecast and I stream from the Chromecast from my computer, it goes away. It's only through the apps, but it happens in multiple different apps with like some of the high-speed stuff. The other interesting thing is, obviously, watching NASCAR, I don't notice it as much with the higher level series as I do with the truck series. I don't know if it's a difference in frame rates. I don't know why the television crew would change or anything like that. But it is just something I notice. It's not terribly bad. It's not a game changer at all. But it is something just to be aware of. It is an issue. That being said, it is something that I've heard is prevalent in all LED or OLED or ULED TVs. It's not necessarily original to Hisense, and there are some software fixes they can do to fix it. And like I said, streaming from the Chromecast, it goes away completely.